Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to MooMoo Outdoors. Today I'm going to show you guys step by step of my quick release anchor system. When you are anchoring up your kayak in a fast current, I strongly recommend quick release anchor system because it's the safest. You might have a large debris such as submerged log just traveling by and catches your anchor line and it can flip your kayak over. And you only have a second or two to react. Or you can have a huge sturgeon that can wrap you around on your ankle line and flip you over as well. Over here the sturgeon got really close to my ankle line, and because I have a quick release anchor system, I was able to release my anchor without any effort. And let's watch it in slow-mo. I learned about quick release anchor system from NCK forum. There is a really good write-up on quick release anchor system. I got most of the information from that article. However, I kind of changed up a little bit and I came up with my own drill-less temporary quick release anchor system. Since I have multiple kayaks, I can use one system applied to different kayaks instead of installing a quick release anchor system on each kayak. So let me go over what you're gonna need. First of all, you're gonna need an anchor, and you're gonna need a rope, 100 feet of nylon rope, a extension cord wrap, and you're gonna need a float, and you're gonna need a clamp cleat, looks like that, and you're gonna need some scissors, electrical tape, some zip ties, and a little piece of bungee cord or bungee loop like this. First of all, you're going to cut your piece of a nylon rope, and I cut into a 5 foot long. This really depends on your kayak, but this 5 foot long piece of rope works for my Revolution 11, my Revolution 13, and also my Topwater 120 PDL. So first thing you do, you tie a knot at the end, like so. You burn the end keep it from unraveling, and the other end you wrap it around with electrical tape, and then also burn the end as well. So you got a 5 foot rope with the overhead knot at the end and electrical tape wrapped around at the end. And with the clamp cleat right there are different sizes. This one is good for 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, and the rope that I got is a 3/8 of an inch rope. So the reason I went with the nylon rope instead of poly rope is the nylon rope grabs better. With the poly rope, this is a 1/4 inch poly rope, does not grab very well. But with the nylon rope, it just grabs so much better, and releasing it is easy too. So with the piece of rope, with the clamp cleat, and with some zip ties, you are ready to install quick release anchor system on your kayak. And I'm going to show you guys on my Revolution 13 and also Topwater 120. So instead of drilling holes and installing a clamp cleat onto the kayak permanently, I'm just using 2 zip ties to attach the clamp cleat onto the side handle. So instead of drilling holes and installing a pet eye, I'm using a pre-existing eyelet to feed and attach my rope. And just with a couple of zip ties, you now have a quick release anchor system installed on your kayak. So on my Topwater PDL, I don't have a pre-existing eyelet to feed and attach my rope. I'm simply going to use the zip tie to make an eyelet to attach the rope. And same thing on the handle, I'm using 2 zip ties to attach a clamp cleat. And on Topwater 120 PDL, it only took 3 zip ties to install a quick release anchor system. So now that's done, let's go over how to manage your anchor, your float, your line, etc. So starting out with the extension cord wrap, just like this. You can get this from hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's. So first thing you want to do is you want to tie a overhead knot. Make a loop like so. Extension cord wrap, you're gonna see two hooks, and they're both pointing at the same direction. And right here, you're gonna tie a overhead knot with the direction of the hook is pointing. And I'm gonna tie it one more time. Just like so. So this end is going to be connected to the float. And from here, you basically wrap your rope around. So I cut a 5-foot piece of rope down, so I have 95 feet of rope here. There you go. And you basically tie an overhead knot, a couple of overhead knots onto your anchor. And I'm using a 8-pound mushroom anchor. A lot of people use grappling anchor as well, 3.5 or 5 pounds, 7.5. If you are using less than 7.5, I recommend attaching some chain onto it. But with the 8 pound, no additional chain is needed. And the reason I went with the mushroom anchor is because mushroom anchors are a whole lot less likely to get snagged. So like I say, you're going to attach your float here. I'm using a locking carabiner. And attach your float right there. I'm using my crack float for my anchor system. You want to use something large because in a fast current, you release your anchor to fight your fish to whatever. Within a couple of minutes, you could be hundreds of yards away from your anchor. And having a large float really helps locating where your anchor is. At the end of your float, I'm going to attach a bungee cord at the end. That gives you a little bit of shock absorption. And let's take a look how I deploy the anchor. Alright, so I'm using a 8-pound mushroom anchor. And I got about 100 feet of rope here. And a big old buoy. And we're sitting at around 11 feet of water right now. So I'm gonna unwind at least 11 feet. And drop the anchor down until I touch the ground, and I'm gonna unwind. So I want to let out another 11 feet of rope at the minimum. And I got the quick release anchor system here, which is not permanent. No need to drill any holes. So after you drop your anchor down and you unwind whatever length that you need to, and before you attach your float to your anchor system, basically you hook the line at the hook right there, and that will keep the rope from unwinding from the wrap, and then you attach your float to the anchor system. Alright, if you guys have any questions, please comment down below, and thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Go outside and enjoy the outdoors.